We are on April 30th. This is the last day of this month, and as expected, we are closing this month at the highest note. Let's check the stats, let's check the results for this month. What's your average per mile for this month? You're loading a step deck, you're loading a flatbed, and you're loading a Conestoga. And your average rate per mile for this month is 397 for April month, 397. You have 3 trucks, 1 step deck, 1 flatbed, and 1 Conestoga. Then, what's your average rate per mile for April month?
427.
427 for April month. You have 1 step deck and 5 Conestogas. Okay, good. Hey, Daria, how are you? How did you close this month? What's your average rate per mile for April?
2.7 a mile.
And you have drive-ins? How many drive-ins?
I have around 7 drive-ins and 3 differs.
What's your average rate per mile for this month?
The average is 356.
Good job. A bit lower on the grosses, but a bit higher on the rate per mile. Average rate per mile.
We'll try to do better next month and to do so every so often.
What's your average rate per mile for the April month?
3.49.
You've got what type of trailers?
2 flatbeds, 1 step deck low profile, and 1 Conestoga.
Amigo,
Yes, sir.
¿cómo estás?
Todo bien.
Su llamada. What's your average rate per mile for this month?
3.24.
You have what type of trailers?
1 Conestoga and 2 flatbeds open deck.
Okay, good job. What's your average rate per mile for April month?
3.65.
3.65. What type of trailers do you have?
4 flatbeds and 1 Conestoga.
Ben, what's your average rate per mile for April month?
3.83.
Okay, you got Conestogas?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Amigo, how are you? What's your average rate per mile for the April month?
3.5.
348. Okay, good enough. Good job. What's your average rate per mile for the April month?
Dan
Yeah, but
performing.
Dan is loading less trucks than you are.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed by Dan's result. $4 a mile. That's the entire month. That's sick.
Okay, so you got 349.
I suck, dude.
Good job, man. Mark, how are you? What's your average rate per mile for the April month?
365.
365. You got
2 flatbeds.
and a little bit of a step deck.
Yes.
What's your average rate per mile for this month?
357.
357. Yeah, but you have to take care of them. That's good when your students are performing better than you.
No, I'm glad they are. I'm just like, I feel bad.
What's up, everyone? We fulfilled our office and we now do have the capacity to take on more trucks and more carriers. If you're interested in working with us, shoot us an email at info@kovin.group and let's move the mountains together. We can't wait to hear from you.